Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining the next round of our 10-minute Pesach podcast here. It's been an unbelievable experience so far with the number of people who have tuned in to our 10-minute Pesach podcast with the owners of the programs to get their questions answered, whether it be about price or amenities or features about their programs all around the world. Today, we have a wonderful segment that is going to be posted on PassoverListings.com along with on our Facebook group, Passover Program Reviews. So please tune in. You can tune in right now. I know some of the folks right now are tuning in as we speak, so thank you for that. On this segment, we have the owner, Mr. David Wallace of KosherTravelers. Hi, David. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Donnie. How are you doing?
I am good.
From the Holy Land.
Terrific. Very good. Good. Very, very good to hear. I'm sure it's been great there, and I hope the weather's good by you. So let's dive in here. You know, Dave, a lot of folks, I know KosherTravelers has many different hotels all around the world, many in Israel, of course, and then one specifically in Rhodes in the Greek Isles. Love to kind of get into specifics. I think the first question I have is really, if you want to go into really how long your program has been around for, just give everybody kind of a sense of the length of time your program has been going on for.
Sure. Many of your listeners may be familiar with a company called Eddie's Travel. That was the original name. We kept that name for many years. 33 years in all, this company's been trading. In the last couple of years, we switched over to KosherTravelers, which is the name of our website, and it's more of a universal, certainly a household name, KosherTravelers. But many of the older generation have traveled in the past with Eddie's Travel, so all in all, we've been around for well over 30 years, running Pesach programs, kosher cruises, kosher tours worldwide.
Terrific. And so a lot of the times people always ask, probably the first question you get, when you get inquiries and from people asking you is, what are the prices? Show me the money, right? What are the prices? How do we, what would you sell these? I mean, I know it varies by hotel, but, for a double occupancy room, or if you want to do price per person, what can you tell some of the viewers here that are watching in terms of how much, it costs?
The beauty of what we offer, and the reason we offer such a diverse variety of hotels, especially in Israel for Pesach, to the English speaker, is to suit both budget and location. And that's the beauty. Prices start at $2,000 a person, or $1,990 a person, and go up to $2,500, $2,600 a person, such that for under $5,000, $4,500, you're getting a fully loaded Pesach program, not that dissimilar with what the American market is familiar with. Completely loaded with scholars in residence, day tours, entertainment in the evening, kids club, teenage programs, beautiful scholars, amazing scholars in residence. Look, what we've tried to do at KosherTravelers is distinguish ourselves from so many other players out there, and that is define ourselves by what our mission is. Our mission is like everybody else. We provide a beautiful setting, hotel, and amazing food, but far more reaching than that. You'll even see it today on our website. It's to allow people to discover the world around them, to connect the people around them, and to be enriched by the programming and the added value that we bring. That is our mission statement, and that, I believe, and sets us apart from so many other operators out there.
I love that vision, Dave. That's a great vision to have for a company who's been around for 30 years. Again, for those tuning in, this is KosherTravelers that we're interviewing David Wallace. Feel free to ask questions live on the Facebook live video chat. So, Dave, let's kind of dig into some of your programs. Again, there's a lot out there. I think one that I really wanted, that a lot of people are very, very interested in this year, is the Rhodes Greece program, your wonderful program in Greece. Tell us a little bit about it in 2 minutes or less, and maybe give us maybe one or two things that really makes that program super unique. There's a lot of programs out there, and really, how does KosherTravelers differentiate themselves?
Sure. So first of all, up until 3 years ago, we only ran Pesach programs in Israel. multiple range of programs for Anglos wanting Pesach in Israel. 3 years ago, we recognized that there's a market and a niche to run a Pesach program in Europe, not too far from Israel, close to Europe, and even for those across the transatlantic that come across from the States, North America. The island of Rhodes is a Greek isle. What is amazing and what we loved about it was the Jewish connection. There's a shul there, a synagogue there that dates back to the 1700s, established by Turkish Jews that came across from the Spanish Inquisition days. And what we've done, we've actually targeted and have succeeded in attracting many expat Rhodes Jews from around the world, from Seattle, from Florida, even from Australia, to join us for Pesach over in Rhodes. So part of the programming and what makes it so unique is that we've got a shul in the old city of Rhodes for visitors to go and visit during Chol HaMoed. Of course, we've got a wonderful lineup of entertainment. Avi Lieberman, well-known celebrity and comedian. We've got Naomi Nachman, who's joining us from the Five Towns. She's a great. She's doing her cook and chop competitions. We've got Rabbi Label Wolf from Melbourne, Australia, who is a fantastic scholar in residence, as well as Rabbi David Gottlieb, and many others who line up as well.
Terrific. Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, obviously Avi Lieberman, great, comedian. You got Naomi Nachman cooking. I mean, it seems like a really great program out there. So, yeah, definitely what people are saying. So, what is one of the reasons you hear? I've been around for 30 years. Again, a very a very stable program and a very fun program. Where people can enjoy. Why do people come back year after year? What are the things you hear from people that say, hey, go to Rhodes because of this or because of that? What are other people
Great
talking
question,
about?
Donnie. Let me tell you, part of the flip side of our mission statement is that in spite of the fact that we have grown really steadily and solidly over the years, we've been very mindful of the fact that we don't want to lose that personal connection with every single guest. Every single hotel, we employ amazing hosts and hostesses. We have amazing connection with the local, with the hotel management and staff. They understand what our guests need, and us as owners actually visit every single hotel over the course of Pesach. We get to meet and greet and make that connection with many of our guests. That's very important to us. So I think that's what really, we're not just about selling a commodity here. We're selling an experience that people take home. We've seen amazing connections that families make. Reunion, today's life and today's pace, where people don't have time and families live abroad and away and out of town. Pesach is one time of the year when families come together, and we want to make that a very special experience for people.
Terrific. Thank you, David. And so what's the best way for people to contact you? How can they get in touch with you or some of your program operators very quickly? Pesach's right around the corner. What's the best way?
It is.
Plug in.
We've only 7 weeks to go. We have some of the hotels, we have limited rooms. Some of the hotels are sold out, but of course we've got some rooms in our Rhodes Hotel, and we do have rooms available in Israel. Our website is KosherTravelers.com, 1L for the U.S. market, KosherTravelers.com. We're available and able to be contacted by Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, email, every which way. We have numerous phone numbers for listeners around the world. Mind you, I'm pointing out that our audience and our clientele come not only from North America, but from as far as Australia and South Africa and UK, England, and other English-speaking countries around the world. That's also one of our specialties.
Terrific. And so you would say you get a mixed crowd, all from all around the world on many of your programs? Okay, terrific.
Very much so. Very much so. The same with our cruises and our tours. And that's what makes us also special. We bring the Jewish people together. Part of what drives us.
Terrific.
On a daily basis.
Great. Well, you heard it first, right? Visit KosherTravelers.com. You can go to their website. You can give them a call. You can also look for amazing reviews on PassoverListings.com for Kosher Traveler programs, both in Israel and in Greece. Feel free to tune in after this. This video will be posted for anyone that wants to contact them or ask questions. And David, thank you for joining, and we're looking forward for many more amazing years with Kosher Travelers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Donnie. But just as a conclusion, I want to thank you and let you know that what you're doing out there, Donnie, for the Jewish and kosher traveler is amazing work. Keep up the good work. You're bringing us all together, and I think it's very important. You're making the connections, and
thank you.
A lot of good things come from it. Keep it up as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, listeners. We'll be in touch.
Be in touch. Take care.
Bye now.
Have a good one.
Bye.